Yo, what's going on, man?
Good evening, brother.
Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk About It, man. It's been a long day. Done a lot of driving today, man. So we'll see how it goes. But what you guys been up to?
Oh, daily work.
Yeah.
Got out a little early today. Rained so much, the job site was a swamp. So
Yeah,
got to get in here and do a little bit more tinkering in the shop today.
yeah, man. I was an ass, man. Matt Underwood let me borrow a converter last year to finish out the season, man. So I completely forgot to pull it when we dropped the 1 ton off, and then I figured I'd have the truck back. I figured we'd be done with it by now, and he called me and said, "Hey, man, I need a converter." So I hopped in the truck. I think I left the house at 3:30 this morning, man. Got down there, so that picture is current. Everybody was saying that picture was an old picture of the 1 ton. No, that picture's as of 9:30 a.m. this morning.
Yeah, that was this morning when you got down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I'm really looking forward to the season, man. The 1 ton looks great, man. My guy Kyle at RFS Fabrications down there, man, is doing a great job. So
Yeah, it looks really sweet.
yeah, man,
A
I
lot,
can't wait to
a lot of work been done too, I can tell.
Yeah. But so let's get to it, man. I know we're all excited about the news about the acreage that we acquired last week. Actually, about a month ago, we acquired 90 acres located in Central Virginia, and the plan is to 2025, man, is to bring a racing complex, a mud racing complex, a riding park, a play area. That's the
something
plan,
for everybody to come play at.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, absolutely, man. And I was kind of, it's kind of wanted to get on here and chat a little bit. Just kind of shoot the shit, man, about what we see for that, man, and then as once the race season picks up, obviously we'll just get on here and shoot the shit about weekly stuff,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. So I guess
I can't wait. I'm ready to start building these tracks. You said you're gonna do horseshoe tracks side by side, horseshoe tracks there with like 4 pits in it, right? Something like that.
That's the plan, man. Yeah, we're trying to do basically 2 Tyndall farms is what we're gonna do. If you Tyndall, the measurements from Tyndall Farms. So that was my next question, man. How do you think the Virginia boys are gonna feel about having a 400-foot pit, 2 400-foot pits?
I think they're going to love it. Yeah. I mean, it's more seat time, so I mean, I don't see why anybody would complain.
Yeah, I agree, man. No, I mean, I'm thinking we could do, like a flat pit in, maybe hill and hole out.
Yeah.
And then maybe some events where you don't do a horseshoe, do like a for the straight line flat guys. Have it to where there's room to where you don't have to make the turn. You can do a cool down straight line.
Yeah.
For some of them high speed guys, whatnot.
Absolutely, yeah, man. And then it also gives us the opportunity with the 4 pits, so we can do the Good Friday fun bogs, man. We can do a Good Friday fun bog, and then have a race that same weekend where we don't have to worry about tearing up the pit.
Yeah, don't have to worry about having to rebuild one first thing in the damn morning and run a race.
Yeah. But as far as the play area, man, what would you like to see in a play area, Russ?
Definitely some kind of watering hole, like a big open, like about a foot deep of watery mud. Something to get started for all the trucks to get out there and just rip around in.
Yeah, you think a couple jumps?
A couple jumps.
A good 5 acre opening. Like you see at some of the other parks where you can just get out there and let it rip. Just for like the trucks and bigger side by sides. Now, smaller 4-wheelers and that kind of stuff, we'd have to have a separate area for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd plan on reaching out to Spartan Productions, man, and seeing if he could hook us up with maybe the King of the Deep, man, and maybe we could find out what those guys like and don't like. That's not my world, man, so I'm not going to try to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to say something I don't know nothing about. Oh, still there, bro?
Yeah.
Joked that on me. Yeah.
Oh, did it? That's it.
Yeah,
I popped up on it shows the comment. I didn't think it would take the whole dang screen away.
Keesler, it's past your bedtime, man. So I don't even know how you get on here. Oh, but yeah, man. And as far as the riding area goes, man, I mean, I think 60 acres roughly, probably, I I think it's
Yeah, damn right.
I
That's a
mean,
good acre, especially you look
yeah.
at the map at I think it was right next to the paychecks. They just opened up a 40-acre lot on the side of theirs.
Oh
And
yeah.
the 40-acre lot, there was a lot of stuff they had going on that they added on. So I mean, that's just 40. Hell,
Yeah.
imagine another 20 acres too. Just a lot of stuff that could be built there.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. We have to we'll have to go down there one time and check out that right next to paychecks, man, and ride around and see what's up.
Yeah, I've been
Get
wanting
an
to make
idea.
it.
Yeah, because I don't plan on it being like necessarily like, I mean, maybe a ride park. I mean, it's gonna have riding obviously, but I don't know if we like, it's not gonna be riding all the time. You know what I mean? It's more like
Yeah, while the race is going on after the
absolutely.
race,
Yeah.
yeah, you can
Or
go out and ride. That
before and
way, it's
after.
not just come here, race, go home kind of situation.
Yeah.
No, yeah, man, because it brings in a family aspect too, man. Because then you bring
Yeah,
the kids, like, you know what I
absolutely.
mean. Me and Carter and Heather can come down there. We can ride side by sides, and then we can race. And then it's just that's my idea of a good time, man. I mean, I know some places got 1,000 acres and days worth of trails, and that's sweet too, you know. But it's kind of like you can't. It's a good mix, you know, for our area.
Yeah,
For our area,
absolutely. 'Cause, you know, you can come in early. Say you're racing on Saturday, you come in Friday afternoon or something, Friday evening, unload your four wheelers, do some trail riding, race Saturday, do a little riding Saturday evening, load up and carry on home.
that's
You
right.
know, instead of just coming here racing, then having to load up, make the trip on back home.
Yeah. Make it worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And then obviously we talked about possibly having an on-site fueling station. This is something that would be pretty crazy, man. This is something that
That'd be awesome, especially if they had the race fuel there too.
Hey,
Where it
man,
was a one-stop shop for everything. You know, your
Yeah.
four wheelers, fucking trucks, the whole works.
anything, man. Yeah, I mean, my reading Robbie next comment, man. Sorry about that. Hey, Blake.
Yeah,
Multitask.
we need to get a secretary for this thing.
I know. I think, yeah. Robbie, yeah, man. So the two events we're doing this year, man, we're going to do one at South Carolina Motorplex, and then our second event's going to be at Twitty's in November. They'll both be team races. And as far as Saluda, I have not reached out to Clark to see, but I will keep everybody informed on his channel, man. So just follow the page. If you haven't already liked, please like, share, help us get the word out, man. My goal with this page is to try to keep everybody informed on all the racetracks up and down the coast. Chandler's not here. Chandler had something come up at the last minute, man. So I hope everything's all right with him. But yeah, I'd like to have all the winners, even the winners, man. I would love to talk to each winner every week, man. I mean, like the premier guys. I mean, the Southeast DOT Series guys, man. I mean, I know Randy's getting amped up to go down there.
Yeah.
On March 9th, man, go to Branchville. So I'm excited for him to see how he does down there. And, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. If we could keep up with, like, if we share the track, if we could find out who won that weekend, no matter if we win or whether it's a buddy or whatever else, you know, we could find out who won that weekend, get them on there and have them talk about it. You know, if, like Kanawha, someone down there wins it, we could find out who it was from Kanawha. Reach out to them and have them, speak on here a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because that's what it's all about, man. I mean, because that way you get to hear an actual racer's experience from all these racetracks, man.
Yeah.
To see the side of it. I mean, because like, and I plan on trying to do more of it this year with me and Russ, and that we all go 1-ton racing, man. I plan on doing more video and to kind of get to show people, man. We go through a lot of shit, man.
No, yeah.
To get out
Sometimes
here,
it's a 6-hour trip into 12 hours, man.
I know, just to tear up more shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's
Some
cool.
people call us crazy, I believe.
Yeah, that's a word I've heard now. But I think it's cool to be able to show people that now, man. You know, so we'll try to do that as we go throughout the year too. As far as upgrades, man, what you got going on in your truck, Russ?
Just did a little suspension work, you know, change the shocks around a little bit. Still on my leaves, as always. This one here will always be a lease problem. But new battery, got that in, all taken care of. So no welding tonight. No zips, you know.
I appreciate
All that's there, taken care of.
Yeah.
Everybody
you
else
know,
appreciates it too, man.
You know, we actually took a little time, you know. And, you know, it's because I got off work. You know, I got to thank my boss on that one right there. You know, Johnny goes up to him right there. Let me get off early.
Yeah. Had the extra time.
Had that extra time, you know.
Shit. You crazy, man. So, man,
But,
so let me ask you, man. So now we're just talking about racing at this point, man. Racetracks, whatever y'all want to talk about. Or what, anybody in the, I don't know, anything, man. I told you my brain is fried, dude. I've been staring at asphalt for like 14 hours.
Yeah, GPS and yellow lines all day long.
That's it, man. That's it. What I have learned, man, is if you when you're traveling long trips, man, you just got to shoot for like that 40 miles up. You know what I mean? Like the next 40-mile town. Like,
Yeah.
And when you get there, then you look at it down. Like if you start looking 3 towns down, it just seems like the time don't go by. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
oh yeah, one question I've had someone ask about how far off the roadways. Like someone asked about location. I told them we can't disclose that, but they wanted to know how easy it is to get big trucks in there. Like if they wanted to bring a rig to it, are the roads worth a damn getting there?
Yes, they are. So basically, the road in and out that we have, we've already kind of prepped in and out to kind of check it out. I believe we can get, was it 94 feet?
94 feet.
94 feet. Yeah. I based that off. Yeah, I based that off a toter and like a 40-foot. Obviously we plan on having the megas come. Obviously, in the big barn, we have a little play area for them and stuff like that. So I really just want to create it accessible for everybody, man. There's so much. Like the track owners around here have done a fantastic job with transitioning with the times, you know what I mean? Like
and everybody's starting to work together with the track rules and everything. So
so like I mean, this is just this is another opportunity for us to really try to bring the big open racing, the horseshoe racing, like we go to down in South Carolina, be able to bring it up to Virginia, bring it to the fans here, man. I mean, I cannot wait for the fans in Virginia, man, to see some of these boys like Randy, Kyle, Derek, Nick. I mean, just the DOT truck.
Hopefully we can get Twitty to come up here with his big old wheel stander.
Oh, dude, yeah, man. And like I said, because we see what the boys can do with 250 feet,
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, I'm going to give you plenty of shutdown room. I mean, we're talking 1,000 foot is what I'm shooting for roughly. I know the numbers. I don't want to be so specific because I know somebody will hold me to the numbers, but you know what I'm saying. But I plan on doing that.
But it'll be definitely adequate shutdown.
Oh, absolutely. You figure 400-foot pit with 1,000-foot run, you got 500 foot of shutdown. That should be more than enough, in my opinion, man. And then what the cool thing also, man, is having the versatility to do whatever, man. I mean, I plan on
demolition derbies out there, sand drags, a little bit of anything's possible.
Yeah. Hold on. And then I'm glad Robbie Nick's asking about this, man. So Robbie Nick, yes, sir. Let me pull this up real quick, man. So for our team races this year, found it first, man. Our team races, this is going to be the rule set we're going to run this year, guys. We are going to run a old school, kick it back, old school rule set. So basically, it's full body. Bed must have a floor plan. Factory style suspension, no 3-link or 4-link setups. I have been noticing the 3 and 4-link setup.
Yeah,
I know this is blocking our view, y'all, but I want everybody to get a chance to read these for a minute.
Yeah. Now, if it comes factory, like them little Cherokees and some of these Dodges, that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about aftermarket 4-link.
Absolutely. So like that stuff is for us to tech, and that would be like that would be acceptable. A factory 4-link would be acceptable, but I'm just you know what I mean.
So you use some common sense with it, is what
basically is what I'm saying. Like what it is and what it ain't. You know what I mean? Like, and that's kind of what I was trying to get across there with that. Not being in a rude way at all. It's just.
You just got some people that they may ask, well, damn, I can't run my Jeep, it's factory 4-link. No, that's not what we're saying. It's just simply saying don't take your square body and 4-link that son bitch and think it's a DOT truck because you drive it on the street.
That's it. It's not like I can't take Plan B and remove the coil springs and put CNCs on it and ride it. Like
absolutely,
to answer Timmy Williams' question, yes, we are cutting loose the motor and transfer case rules. Now, listen, y'all. I want everybody to make sure we listen very carefully. This is only at my Kings of Mud races. So this is only going to be at South Carolina this year and at Twitty's in November. And then
And these will be for the new track of 2025.
Yes,
Virginia track.
These are my rules and our rules for the 2025 Kings of Mud track when it comes. These are going to be the rule sets we're going to run, and I don't plan on veering very far from it ever, because I feel like you will fall where you need to fall. You know what I'm saying? Like in these classes, you know what I mean? Because I mean, if a guy thinks he could throw a 632 and a CJ and put it on 35s and run into 35 class, man. I mean, well, you know what I mean?
I'd love to see that thing hook up. That right there would be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, because I had a lot of people ask me, like, my trucks always run better on 38s, man. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. It's just always run better. So I've always tried to
build it around the 38s.
Yeah, and play around those rule sets, you know, with the classes and on. If I got lucky in the 44 class with the 42s, and it is what it was, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So that's going to be our class rules. You can find those fellas on our Facebook page. All the class rules and the dates for our team races. I guess let me go over real quick in case anybody's unfamiliar with the team races. The team races are set up like use an A class, which is a 35, a 39 and a half and down, a 44 and down, a 1 ton, a mega. And usually we do a bog truck at Twitty's. And August, we're going to do a cut tire class. So we're going to change it up a little bit here, try to get the cut tire guys involved. Twitty has informed me that if we have a good turnout at August with the cut tire class, that he will include a cut tire class in November.
That's sweet.
Yes, for those guys to run at the Trucks Gone Wild event, which I think would be super badass to see some of our cut tire boys make the trip down there, man, because you know, I mean,
I know one truck that would probably do right nasty on some cuts down there.
I might have to take the cuts down.
I mean, that's what I mean, man. So that would be cool to do, to see that, man. So hopefully the cut tire class will have a good showing in August, and that way we can bring it to October as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the Kings of Mud track in 2025 will always have a cut tire class. Like I said, we'll always keep the one class alive. That way you'll always have, in my opinion, the one class to fall back to.
Yeah.
And then we'll play around with some different heads up style team stuff that we've come up with. And, you know what I mean? Some different type of relay races. I know we see all kinds of old school racing, man. That's like you can't help but try to pick. You can't help but try to pick from everybody, you know.
Yeah, I believe that relay idea we shot around the other night. That's gonna be the one.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Taylor, this track is gonna be located in Central Virginia, man. Once I get a full blown confirmation on the go ahead from the county, that we'll announce where it's at. I just want to get out the plans and then confirm that we got the acreage and all, and just kind of kick some ideas around.
Yeah, center of Virginia, center of the East Coast.
Yeah, I will say, how far you think it's from Broad Street or from Richmond, Russ?
Oh, from Richmond?
Yeah.
Hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Maybe. Drive slow.
Yeah. It's like an hour 45. So that'll give people some good guessing around. Yeah, so it's an hour 30 from my house, and I live near the Dinwiddie drag strip. So that'll give you a good radius to play with there.
Yeah, dead center of the state, man.
Yeah.
Center of the East Coast, center of the state. Best location you can get. You know, we get all the boys from up north, all the boys from down south. Maybe we can draw some in from out west.
Yeah,
I think we can.
Kentucky isn't that far from the central, America. Yeah.
Hey man, you know what I see, man? I see like a tri-truck challenge, right? But like 3 different like states, like you got the West and the North and the South. You know what I mean? Like or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool, man. It'd be kind of sweet, dude. Everybody have like a 5-truck team.
Yeah, maybe piggyback a little bit idea off of where we were going to up there in West Virginia. They did the flag wars.
Yeah.
Where the states would bring the flag.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you would represent each state and race against it, for the flag, so to say.
That'd be awesome, man. Yeah.
Where was that? Hidden Valley. Yeah. That's where it was. Hidden Valley. Yeah. There was some fast ass trucks up there to run that flat line stuff. Yeah. I'd love to see them boys come out here. They rode up there.
And that's another thing, man. I'm glad you said that too, Russ, man. Thank you for bringing that up, man. So my plan is also to have a 250-foot flat area in between the 2 horseshoe pits to run.
For specifically that.
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
Yes, sir,
Yeah.
man. We ain't leaving nobody out around here, man.
Yeah.
I know everybody thinks like all them hill and hoe boys don't like dude. If it's got a big block in it, nitrous or whatever, I love it, man. So
Yep.
Oh, that thing's loud and interesting. This got my attention.
that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, so I'm telling you, man, I think everybody's really gonna want to keep up with this and keep following along because I think we're gonna have everything for everybody before it's over and done with.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah. Maybe we plan on doing like bathhouses out there eventually, concession stands, and like the whole works.
So my plan is concession stands for sure. We plan on doing the trailer in showering for at least the first year.
Mhm.
Yeah, like down that they do at the rec yard. I think that'd be the most economical, way to go about it. Like, you
and I
wheel it in when you get done, wheel it out.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, man. And I also want to see this is me really talking out of my ass kind of, but I kind of like put a pond in it, man.
Yeah.
You know
like a swimming pond?
Kind of, yeah, man. I like to have something, you know what I mean, man?
Yeah. A little slide going, hey, down there at Dun Fast Tracks, got a bunch of stuff you got trying to get rid of.
Was it? Oh, he said he got slides trying to get rid of.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got some slides, like kids slides they were trying to get rid of, like from like the playground slides, like the big ones from like McDonald's or something, like the slide tubes.
Yeah.
I want to say they had something they were trying to get rid of.
Yeah, do something like
that'd
that.
Be badass. How they going down into a pond just for swimming. No bikes, no ATVs, trucks, nothing like that.
Yeah, maybe do like a rubber floating dock out in the middle of it or something. Like you can go hang out or what, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. I'm just spitting ideas, but
a little grill out area, a little chill hangout area.
Yeah.
Have that where a stage is. Didn't you said you want to put it talk about doing a stage out there?
We did
have that close to the stage, little sand area or something. Shoot.
Lewis Farmer, there is going to be a wash spot. Yes, sir. There will be wash spots.
Yes, multiple.
Yeah,
multiple wash spots. And I don't know for who just logged on here in the last few minutes or whatever. We are attempting. I don't want to say the fueling stations is a far-fetched idea, man, but I got to put it out there because it is a possibility.
Yeah. It has been shot around.
It has been shot around and it has been discussed. It is a very, very, very far off possibility that it can happen, but it is.
It is that possibility.
It sound like Jim Carrey and Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like, so you saying, yeah, there's a possibility, man.
Yeah.
But and absolutely the kid friendly part of it. I agree with Robbie Nix, man. Yeah, we talked about doing some bounce house areas, pavilion area. We talked about doing a pavilion area to sit down and eat. So I think it'll be a work in progress, man.
Yeah,
yeah, but we got a good crew, man. We got a lot of good people to keep updated on it. So I think it'll be sweet, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely what we need here in Virginia.
I agree with that, man. I agree with that. Now, as far as the you think we need to do like a bog pit, man? Like
a bounty hole pit?
Yeah, bounty hole pit.
Yeah. It doesn't need to be, so to say, in the race area, but somewhere on the property. I would do like a bounty hole pit.
How much room you think it take to do?
I don't know. We have to do some looking in and see how long some of these bounty holes are.
Yeah, call around and see. Yeah, that's the main thing I think we need to do. Yeah, because I got the dimensions down pretty good on what I want the race area to be. You know what I mean? But as far as the play area, you know what I mean? Obviously, I called Twitty about that. 200 foot. Dale Ferguson says 200 feet. How deep, Dale? Do you know how deep?
200 feet for a bounty.
On the bounty?
Yeah, I'm trying to
say really as deep as we can make that song, to be honest.
I guess, yeah. That's what I'm Yeah,
and I'd have it to where it's at least 2 trucks wide.
Yeah.
That way you ain't just plopping down in somebody's damn ruts and getting hung in high center. 2, maybe 3 trucks wide.
So go 30 foot wide, 200 foot, 30 foot, 30 foot wide, 200 foot long.
Yeah. Yeah, every bit of 30.
Just dig it to the fucking excavator can't reach to the bottom.
Not in all spots, started off a little, bit, make them think it might have something, then drop it on down.
Put it underground.
Yeah, put a hill down underneath it, Maybe we'll take some rocks and put a piece of pipe across the bottom of it, down in the bottom, take a big ass fucking like a 3 foot concrete culvert pipe and lay it sideways on the bottom down under it. So they got to crawl over that down in the mud, you know, something.
So, all right, so how deep for the play pit then? Like the play pit, because I've never been.
Oh, like a play put, you want like a foot of mud in that. Something where you can just get out there and rip it. Because it's going to make itself deep in certain spots. You know, the ground naturally has softer spots.
Yeah.
And so if you till up a certain area and make it, you know, a foot, so to say, if you dig down a foot and then till that area, it'll find its natural soft spots and make it after you wet it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll go from a foot to some spots as deep as a motherfucker digs his tires.
Yeah, and they just tear it up. That's awesome.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then we just go out there and re-rake it over, rework it, you know.
Yeah. So I do the ATVs run the same play pit? Obviously not, right?
No.
They gotta have a whole separate area for that, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think y'all know what happens, you know, when you get ATVs out there with the big trucks.
Yep. ATV gets run over.
Yeah.
So how many acres you think for an ATV like play area?
I mean, I'd say a good 5 and 5. You know, give them, you know, a good amount of room too, because you know there's some big ATVs and some of them are nasty too.
It's going to double as the same. Just on race weekends, it can't be an ATV. We don't have an acreage to do too.
I got you.
You're like,
so we can double it. We can double it on. We'll figure out acreage wise. We'll have to look at it and see. Yeah, but I think we might be able to make it work because even if we add on, we just have to see how it lays out on the property.
Yeah. I mean, you did 5 and 5. That ain't but 10 acres of it.
Yeah, no, because realistically,
especially if they were like butted up side by side, essentially, with like a road that divided it.
Yeah.
You know, or 3 acres for the 4-wheelers. Because remember when we were up here at the shop here, this is 3.5 in it, or 3 acres in it. What we looked at. This is, you know, when you scan around, this is a lot. You could rip a 4-wheeler around.
Yeah.
So like maybe 3 acres for the 4-wheelers, 5 for the trucks.
I do like the road idea though, like the road.
Yeah, put the road right through the middle of it. That way, there's no confusion. You're either on this side on the 4-wheelers or on this side in the trucks.
And if somebody just wants to ride around and look at stuff, they can ride right through the middle and watch both sides.
Yeah. Now, if you got one of them side by sides, like shoot, Chris Conson, them that they own them big 50-inch tractor tires.
Yeah.
Then that'd be something different to have on the truck side because they bigger than me. Like I need the flag when I ride beside them guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like saying, I mean, honestly, man, I mean, depending on how many's there, I mean, I'm not going to tell the ATVs they can't play unless there's, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll talk about that. That sounds like that sounds like a lot of checks I can't cash that I write. You know what I mean, man? But no, I definitely think that. And then the riding trails, like you said, just try to mix up the riding trails and then the racing stuff. Definitely want to try to bring in. I would like to give the 4 and 6 cylinder series that Jerry Koch has got, man. If that takes off good this year, I would like to give him a good pick next year.
Yeah,
definitely.
To let them things run, to let them boys get out there and run them pretty hard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good affordable class right there. I mean, heck, you could go to a junkyard and find one of them Cherokees for little or nothing.
Yeah, I agree.
You cut the fenders, slap some tires on there, and go have fun. Pretty much.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think I'm gonna head out, man. I appreciate everybody checking us out. What is the plan next week, Russ? Are you ready to ride? When are you going? When is your truck finished?
Well, I'm hoping to have pretty much everything buttoned up for the most part by next week. You know, by next Monday or Tuesday, so I should have everything truck wise, body on, wrapped up, pretty much ready to ride.
And Kyle, you ready to roll down south with me and put together a whole fucking truck?
Yeah, man, I'm always down for a good time.
I heard that, man. I know, man. Don't worry, I'll pack the camper full of food. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Y'all just watch out for Bigfoot now.
I know.
I'm telling you, man, he's down there.
He ain't got no tires to steal this time though, so you all right.
Robbie Nix, yes sir. Look out, man. There will be new shirts and hoodies coming out. We've already got some designs made. I need to get Heather to post them. We got a pretty cool one with the smiles per gallon, not miles per gallon. It's pretty sweet.
Nice.
I think she did a good job with that, man. And obviously, I'll have some new loose cannon hoodies once I get the truck finished.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're also planning on doing t-shirts, a new batch of t-shirts this year. We've changed the look around a little bit on the truck, so we're waiting to get everything finished, and then have it out there in the light, and whatnot, and get some good pictures and get over. We're going to use Chris, I believe. Talk to him a little bit. Chris Weeks. He seems to be doing good with it. I like to keep it local here in Virginia.
Yeah.
Wheezy graphics.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Cool. Well, we'll try to do the same time next week before we head out, and then after that, man, we'll only be 1 week away, man. We'll have next week will be the update on finishing up your truck. What we got looking forward to Tyndall. We'll get Chandler on here next week. Maybe get Blaine on here next week to talk about Tyndall. Yeah. Before they have their season opener next week, and then they're gonna pick the truck up, man. And 2 weeks later, man, we're
Georgia bound.
8-hour ride, man. 8-hour ride. That's it, baby. So,
time is flying.
Cool.
I'm waiting to see, for real though. I'm waiting to see all these new trucks that people keep showing all these chassis. I'm waiting to see what the new trucks really look like.
Dude, how many? All right, so let's talk. All right, so how many 1-tons you think are coming out
for Premier or just coming out
in general? Yeah, we're just talking like just how many new trucks in general. We'll just
new trucks in general.
Yeah,
man, I don't know. I've seen a handful of new ones. In fact, I've seen it. Dude, I don't know where it's coming from. There's like this orange Cherokee. It's a twin turboed LS orange Cherokee 1-ton on tractor tires, and that thing looks amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't see what name it was or where it was coming from, but I was like, God damn, I hope he don't join because he gonna wear my ass out.
I know, man.
I've seen a whole bunch of new ones. I'd say a ballpark 10 new 1-tons I've seen scrolling around coming out this year.
Hey, Chris Weiss, who bought Animalistic? I'm just really curious if Chris knows who bought Animalistic because, like, I don't know, because I heard it was in Virginia.
That guy's in Canada.
I think that's something.
Yeah.
That dude's in Canada, the Jeep dude.
Yeah, the guy with the Jeep. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Good shit. Only I hope I ain't got to worry about him then.
I was just curious about the Animalistic thing, man, because somebody said somebody bought it, and then that ain't a big deal.
So my back, is he out of it or is he just getting a new one?
I don't know what happened, man. I thought he went.
He does know, but he's not allowed to say.
I'm not allowed to say.
Everybody got.
Oh man.
Me and Trey were talking about the other night. We'll find out 3 weeks. On March 9th, we'll find out. But I think it's awesome, man. No, I like to see that truck come up to Virginia, man. Like dude, we have never run from competition, man, ever. Like that's not something we do. That's not something I do, man. So like the more the merrier, man. Like I love seeing the new trucks.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm really curious to see what everybody's got going on, man. I love it too, man, because hopefully with the rule sets we're running with the Kings of Mud this year, and then hopefully the new track next year, it'll let people get back to being a little more innovative and a little more creative, right? On some of the setups, man. And I think it may make it. I think it'll definitely make it easier to race because some of the stuff can be built to handle it. Like I never had an issue with a transfer case, but some guys do. So that's an issue that I don't think you're gonna break an SCX box. I don't know. I'm just curious to see, man, and I'm a little nervous too because it could. There's nothing negative to come from it. So, like, right, cut them open, cut them loose, man. Let's see them. Let's see the guys build them and run them, and
we always, we say we always want to beat each other at our best. So